Brothers and sisters, woo! That wind feels good. I'm out here in the elements of nature. Take a nice deep breath in. Hold on tight for this one. And release. Hold on tight, my children. Oh, we're diving deep with this one. Now, once upon a time, I had this favorite movie. Actually, my favorite movies are zombie movies, right? What are you seeing right now? Right now on this planet, you are seeing people that are merely existing. They're not coming out into nature. They're just existing. And they're not doing things that they should be doing, that they ought to be doing in order to ascend themselves and make their lives better. A lot of people are stuck at home wearing the mask. What does the mask symbolize? It symbolizes suppression. Okay, so when I was watching Walking Dead last night, I'm like, oh my gosh, it looks kind of like the time that we're living in right now. Like I said, the mask symbolizes not only oppression, but I speak this all the time. What else does it symbolize? What do they put a mask on?
Care for other people. Those are two things.
Intelligence, care for other people, and this is this woman's opinion. Thank you for your opinion.
Well, I have to listen to yours, so...
Okay, well, it's cool. You're welcome to join the debate, since there is no debate. Anyhow, as I was saying, people are merely living right now. And, it's sad to see because, the COVID-19 is out of control, and it is like the woman just said, care for other people, but that's not what I'm speaking of symbolic. Yes, care for other people. Brothers and sisters, if you don't believe in yourself, believe in yourself. And care for other people, absolutely, by all means, is not what I'm saying. But I am stating this into existence. It's wearing a mask, it's wearing a muzzle. It's keeping your mouth shut. Because I can barely breathe when I wear it, and I can barely think when I wear it. That's the reason why I don't like wearing it. But I do. Even though I don't think it's right to appease the people, I don't know anybody that's sick around me. I'm not sick with it. But if you got the COVID-19, oh Lord, if I went and I started coughing right here, I might get a smack in the face by this woman back here. And no, in all reality, man, this is serious shit, dude. Like, people are like walking zombies. They are, right now, it's emotionless. People are very emotionless. They don't know how to feel about what's going on. They don't know what's real. They don't know what's not real. And, to be quite honest, I understand where they're coming from. People are losing touch of reality. Now, I can tell you, when I first went out to public, I had a real tough time acknowledging what was going on. That people were wearing these masks. I'm like, why are they doing it? It doesn't make sense. And if they work, why are people still getting sick? I don't understand. But, talk to the CDC about it. That ain't got nothing to do with me. But it's sad to see that people are actually losing touch with their thoughts. And what are they doing? They're walking around like zombies. They're not questioning anything. So they're going with the narrative. And the narrative, as we all know, the television tells lies to your vision. The media outlets are fake. Okay? Nobody knows the real statistics on COVID-19. They're just putting out statistics that,
Really, I don't want to listen to your diatribe.
Ma'am, then you don't have to.
But I can't. I'm sitting here enjoying nature, which you're encouraging people to do.
As I was saying,
nature,
yes.
Which I'm doing. But now I have to listen to someone talking about stuff that I intensely disagree with. So please.
Well, I'm not talking about.
Do your talk somewhere else.
Whine a little, and laugh a lot. You look, you're violating your shirt. Whine a little and laugh a lot. No, ma'am. You know what? With all due respect, you have it.
No, we're not.
Oh, we can't shake hands. You see that?
That's shake hands. There's an epidemic going on.
It's actually not an epidemic. It's a pandemic. Lord have mercy. Do you see what's going on? People are losing control, not only of their thoughts, but they're losing control of their emotions. Shout out to my mentor. He just spoke this. And I come out here to the video, and then this woman sitting here telling me, her shirt said, whine a lot with a glass of wine and laugh a little or something. Point being is this, that lady was a perfect example of what I don't want to be. And I don't want to be wearing these masks forever. And it's just crazy to me to see that not only is my mentor completely right about everything he says, but by golly gee, who would ever thought I would have ran into this in nature? The negative vibes. This means no negative. You don't see me putting out negative vibes. I respected her opinion by walking away. But you see what I'm saying? People are actually losing their shit, man. And it is identical to a zombie apocalypse. Go with the flow. I'm flowing with this one after that. That shit pissed me off. I'm not going to deny it, but I'm not going to let it make me angry in the moment. I'm going to stay in the present and say, brothers and sisters, let's raise the vibration because it feels really lovely to be alive. And that it does. But again, media, fueling the fire, the statistics, unknown. Do you know how much money the government is making off of COVID testing? Let me state that again. Do you know how much money the government is actually making off of COVID testing? You need to think about this. And 200,000, allegedly we're at 200,000 people that died. Do you know 200,000 people? Like, I'm just going to state it. I'm going to put it out there. That's nothing, dude. In a pandemic, shout out to Trump. Trump's obviously doing something right if we're in a real serious pandemic. Okay, and only 200,000 people are dead. I said it. Only 200,000 people are dead. Let me say it again. Only 200,000 people are dead. Now, hold up. I need to look at the statistics here in America. How many people live in America? Now, in Haiti, okay, family, they have something that they call zombies. They can actually literally, I don't know. Talk to them. They're pretty serious about it. But zombies, what are zombies? Think about what a zombie is. A lifeless being, okay? Now, I'm not here to bring negativity to what I just saw back there, okay? To that woman, but she was very negative. But I just said, okay, and I walked away from her. But that type of behavior is zombie behavior, okay? When you are not in touch with your emotions, that you have to just speak out against somebody, okay? She is obviously going through something. That's none of my business. I don't care. My point is, people are like her. She's a perfect example of what a zombie is. I feel bad for her, the woman, obviously. She's not, she says she's out there in nature. She just sit there looking at her phone. It's a zombie, in my opinion. Now, what you should do is really get in touch with your emotions, okay? Because that was, my friends, my brothers and sisters, that was a brilliant example of somebody that was clearly not in touch with their emotions. That woman was not in touch with her emotions. She was afraid to shake my hand. She doesn't know what's going on. She doesn't know up from down, left from right. Now, I always respect my elders, but there's always a time, and there are times every now and then that you don't cross that line, okay? Do not cross my line, okay? And that was one of those times. That woman had no right to be saying that to me, and I'm over it. But the point is, write down your emotions, your physical sensations, how you feel in the moment. This is how it got me out of depression. What you're about to see go down is just, I have a feeling us as a planet is about to see something really major go down. When I say major, I mean, what's coming, and I keep having these visions and how do I say, not only visions, I keep having dreams on a really apocalyptic event. As you can see, that woman, again, I don't want to keep stating her, but she's just a prime example. She had so much animosity in her. Okay? Don't carry that animosity around with you. If you're one of those people that feel like she felt today, raise your vibrational frequency. Turn on some good music. Music that'll make you happy, man. Raise that frequency. And remember, it feels so good to be alive. And yes, only 1% of the people die from COVID-19, so recognize it's not really that scary. Okay? Brothers and sisters, you have to understand, this is some serious shit, and I'm afraid for humankind right now. Why am I afraid for humankind? Because with the way people are treating each other, speaking to each other, and going about expressing themselves to each other is not the correct way that we should be doing it. Okay? I am adulting, as you can see. No, but we need to treat each other with a little more respect. And she could have, again, I don't like, oh, it's so gorgeous back here. Come out to nature, man. Really put your feet in the ground. Plant your feet in the ground and feel. You need to we get built up with ions that need to be released back into the ground. You see? And take your shoes off. Come out into nature. I'm telling you, nature is a true healer. But be in touch with your emotions right now. Zombies, emotionless. They work off sheer instinct. Okay? What you saw, that woman was working off sheer instinct. It was fear. The woman was working off a fear-based instinct, okay? You don't need to be like that. As a matter of fact, if you are like that, then you're in big trouble. Get away from the fear-based instincts and come back down to planet Earth where ground yourself, okay? Ground yourself. Brothers, I want to say I love you. I appreciate you all, man. With that said, I want to again give my thanks and praise to God, everybody who supports my channel. And thanks and praise to my mentor, because he's right. He tells me I knew everything beforehand because my mentor's amazing. He's the man, yo. He's right about everything he says. He knows things before it happens. Freaking zombies, man. Watch out. But, you know, we're in a new world, new artificial world, where people are just feeding off the fear of the media that's fueling the whole fire. You know what? I don't even have a television in my house for the purpose of not feeding into the bullshit. Yes, BS bullshit belief systems. Again, I want to give my thanks and praise to the universe, thanks and praise to God, all the people who support my channel. Peace with you and also with you. Come out to nature, baby. There is a population of 331 million people, and there's only 200,000 people dead. You know what? Honestly, I'm giving my thanks and praises to Trump right now. That's it, man. And a serious pandemic, the China virus. That is awesome. Those statistics, actually, I like to hear. However, again, people are like zombies. Like, they're holding their phone down like this. They walk everywhere. What do you see? You see people walking like zombies. Now, not only do they walk like zombies with their face down, looking at their phones, they're wearing masks doing it. They're wearing the mask. Remember the movie The Mask with Jim Carrey? Well, actually, that's where I got my name, Loki. Actually, that mask was the god of mischief, King Loki. It was Loki, so I'm King Loki, the god of mischief. But brothers and sisters, recognize where I'm coming from. I mean, in this pandemic, you know, it's sad to see that people are losing their emotions, they're losing touch with reality. I mean, I can tell you for myself, I've lost touch with reality a few times, and why did I lose in touch? Because when I see people wearing this mask, it's frightening to say the least, because if our grandchildren, and I always say this, if our kids get used to this mask, who knows? What if they could be losing all their freedoms forever if your children's know nothing but the mask? Okay, that's history being changed in the making. So you're seeing people like walking zombies. This is like The Walking Dead. Brothers and sisters, again, we're out here in beautiful nature where you can't find the COVID-19, because in nature you won't find it. take your butts and put it in nature. Do good for this world. And you know what? I don't put on a mask, okay, to appease the people. No. I put on the mask to protect other people from the silent war. Why is it a silent war? Think about that. It's a silent war for a reason, because you can't see it. You can't see it. It's an underground war. So that's why I say, now you're not only seeing, there's a really old school picture that you see somebody holding, a bunch of people holding their phones down, and they're walking like this, like they're slaves. But now, not only do you see that, you see people with their heads down with a mask on. Well, this is what it's coming to. It is the zombie apocalypse. And I love zombie movies, by the way. With that said, I want to give my thanks and praise to God. My thanks and praises for this woman's opinion over here. Great opinion, you know? She makes me really think. Really hard. That 200,000 people dead is not a lot of people. Especially in a pandemic. Shout out to Trump. Good job, man. That's awesome. I also want to give my thanks and praises to God. And I want to celebrate life today, because being alive is a wonderful thing. And give my respects to those who died. Even though I said it's only 200,000 people, it's not a lot. When there's 335, 065, let's see, 665 people. There's 331 million people in America. It's crazy. I want to give my thanks and praises to God. I want to give my thanks and praises to everybody that really supports my channel, and you are blessed. Stay blessed.